In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Epoch because it has gone through some changes, guys. So, duration until explosion increased from 3 to 3.25 seconds. Now, you might be thinking, Pip, like, what is that? That's like almost nothing, right? But once you use it, you will feel that slight increase of the safety net, essentially. It's going to be safer to use. You'll definitely feel it. And this also will give you the ability to push the damage a little bit more. Right now, is that going to happen all the time? Probably not, unless you want to really risk it. But the cool thing is, it will keep you safer. Delayed muzzle charge VFX by 0.5 seconds, so it now appears when the projectile is overcharged, improving visibility of the charged state, which is cool. I personally go off of the sound more than anything. I'm just so used to it at this point. Damage on standard projectiles explosion increased from 400 to 500. And this is a great change. Demolition strength on overcharged projectile increased from 10 to 30. Now, what this means is it's going to be able to close down bug holes, and there's a bunch of things that it's going to be doing way more consistently now. So now let's kind of build around the Epoch. Obviously, we're going to be using it to destroy bigger targets such as the Bile Titan, the Charger, and so on. We are also going to be picking up the Orbital Napalm Strike. Right now, this is going to be there because we are going to have good clears thanks to this when you're getting overwhelmed, and the 500 kg just in case I need another tool to destroy bigger targets. That should not be the case mostly, but you never know. If you don't want to pick up the 500, you can always go for something like the Gas Orbital to have more crowd control with this loadout. And then for the second blue stratagem, we are going to go for the supply pack. Okay, this really does feel good with this whole loadout that we're going to be putting together. And you're not going to be running into ammo economy issues with any of the weapons. Obviously, it also increases your survivability. Now, for the primary weapon, you're going to have three main choices. Cookout is probably going to be the most consistent one. Once again, we're not worried about bug holes anymore and bigger targets. But two other options that I would advise is going to be the Scorchers. This weapon is a beast, especially because we're using the supply pack, and this is the one I'm going to be running for this game. But what you can also do is go for the Purifier, right? It has like its charged mode, which is going to be great for easier clears, and it has it like tap fire mode, which is going to be great for tapping targets that are going to be getting close, or even Shriekers. So those three options is what I would advise with this specific loadout. The secondary ultimatum, just to, you know, kind of delete whatever's in front of you, and then gas grenades just to have a little bit more crowd control in combination with medium armor with extra padding. However, a really good armor piece that I've been enjoying lately is a heavy armor piece, and that's going to be the one with 6 stims. If you do go for this one though, please understand you're going to be slower, and one thing that I would suggest to swap out is probably the supply pack for the warp pack, so you have more movement with that combination. Okay, so we're also going to try to find a dragon here and kind of cook him up and see how that feels. Okay, and essentially, yeah, I think that this weapon is going to feel phenomenal. Not going to lie, I think it's going to be an absolute banger now. Definitely one of my favorites in the game, because these changes are a very, and I mean a very, very good step in the right direction. Ooh, there she is, dude. Oh, there he is, right on us. Oh, okay, I think he was a little bit damaged there. I'm pretty sure he was. This should not be one-shotting him. I'm going to get a risky reload here. Oh, get out of the way. Stim up. He probably will fly away, but let's try it. Yeah, unfortunately, he flew away. That's okay, though. Okay, let's lock in here. I'm actually going to drop the resupply right away. So with this loadout, I'm going to drop one gas over there. Okay. We're going to feel out the Epoch here in a second. This weapon's so strong. This weapon is so strong. I'm going to drop a bunch of these. We got a Bile Titan. Yeah, the reload obviously wouldn't happen because I have to press the button approximately anywhere from 50 to 137 times. Okay, let's check it out. So we got in one shot so far. One more gas nade here. Oh, perfect, actually. I want him to turn towards us. Yeah. So it's that slight increase gives you the ability probably to consistently kill, for example, the Titans 2 shots. You know what I mean? Let's clear these guys out, and then we're gonna check out one of the most important buffs that this one got, and it's the fact that it can now close down bug holes, dude, which is kind of huge. That is kind of huge, you know? I'm a big fan of that. So the change, once again, is gonna be as follows, right? If you shoot it with a normal shot, like this, right? It doesn't happen. But now it happens, right? Which is still really good. It's still really good. It's just you have to wait a little bit more. I'm going to super. Alex,
yeah,
thank you for the dono, man.
For me, cannot join any game. Tried everything, and support says wait. It's been over 7 weeks since I can't play.
Wow, really? I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, time to get some clears, dude, because they are on us, bro. Time to get some clears going, dude. Time to get some fire involved. Now, essentially with this loadout, though, one thing is very clear. You're going to be covering everything. Bigger targets, not a problem. Bug holes, not a problem. Smaller clears, not a problem. Crowd control, you have the gas nades and the napalm orbital. I think you're getting the job done regardless what and who you're playing against with this loadout right here, including the dragons, thanks to the Epoch. And that's perfect. Like, look how easy that was. We had a big horde literally behind us. Boom, boom, boom. They're gone. Oh, Chargero. Chargero, chat. I want him to kind of look at us here. I could probably try to squeeze out a little bit more damage, but yeah, dude, this is gonna be sick. This is gonna be sick. Now, one thing I do want to check. Oh, is that a... Oh, Titano. Chat, we have another Titano. That felt like a pretty direct hit to me. Let's get another shot. Make sure that we're consistently two-tapping the ugly. Get another one right there so we don't get interfered. Obviously, he has 7 billion meters of range on that, so I got to be careful. Yeah, consistent two-tap. Easy to land, easy to use. Yeah, this is it for me. For me, this is it. I'm definitely running this. Come on. Yes, just walk through it. There you go. Now walk through these flowers right here. Rush into them. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, let me see that. Yes, sir. Okay. That's an easy. And then you use a primary to cook them, right? Boom. And he does a backflip and everything. And obviously, if you have a primary, for example, and you know, the one that does explosive damage, it's going to be way easier. That's going to make it a consistent, easy destruction of chargers as well with the Epoch. And then you can consistently two-tap Titans, which is huge.